You know, we reach almost everybody here in the Low Country. You just ask around, someone you know probably has been on the show. But we have sort of a local celebrity here. Big time, right? Miss South Carolina. Welcome to the show as well.
Thank you.
It is Valerie Kobrovsky.
Yes.
I pronounced that correctly.
Yes.
I hope she was crowned Miss South Carolina on February 26th of this year. You were also Miss Charleston. Pretty cool deal, huh?
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you would go this route? I mean, is this like a dream come true?
Well, I've been a model. Like, my full-time job is fashion modeling. I've done that since I was 16. And I kind of saw pageants as a way to incorporate my charity work and kind of combine it with the modeling. And so I really did it because I wanted to raise awareness and support for causes I was passionate about. And I've been so incredibly excited that that's exactly what I've been able to do.
Very cool. And is this the first time you've started with pageants, or you've been doing pageants for a while?
I did a pageant when I was 16 years old, and I won, and that was it for a while. And then I won Miss Charleston USA in March of last year, and then I won Miss South Carolina United States in February of this year. So I'm not really a veteran, but I've done a few.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, because you're getting rolling with this thing. Of course, you've got the big one,
right.
Miss USA pageant, right?
Miss United States in Las Vegas.
United States, sorry.
That's right. It's confusing.
In Las Vegas in July, so you're preparing for that.
Right.
But of course, along the way comes the responsibility of doing community service as well.
Absolutely.
You're heavily involved.
I am. That's actually, like I said, that's why I became involved with the pageants. I have a partner charity this year, which is the Healing Species. They're based out of Orangeburg, but they serve a lot of different areas in South Carolina. And it's a compassion education program. They use rescue dogs in classrooms to teach at-risk kids life skills. You know, they work on bullying prevention, drug and alcohol abuse prevention, things like that. So it's an incredible program, and I'm so excited to be involved in it.
Of course, we have a picture of you involved in classrooms.
That is actually in Charleston County. I'm involved through the Charleston Animal Society with a program called the Pet Buddies Club. And every month I have a 4th grade classroom that I go in with my dog Ryan, who's a rescue himself, and we teach about animal care. You know, we talk about the pet overpopulation, what they can do for animals here in Charleston, and it's a wonderful program. I'm so happy to be involved.
Of course, our friend of the show, Kay Hyman.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, you're very well familiar with her. And,
yes, she's
through
wonderful.
the Charleston Animal Society. Let's go to the pageant, and
Sure.
I know Chris, our director, has pictures of when you were crowned. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, that was incredibly exciting.
Yeah,
I was thrilled.
You look like your breath has been taken away.
It has. I was just shocked, I think.
Do you remember that moment?
I do.
What was going through your head with
I
that?
was shocked. I was excited, and I couldn't wait to get started serving the community and state. Honestly, that night I went home and I started writing emails to all the different charities I wanted to be involved in and help with my title. So I was really excited.
Right away. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So you prep along the way. You've got some good credits with, you've done some modeling for Wrangler, Neiman Marcus, Oscar de la Renta.
Right. That's been my full-time job since I was 16.
Not a bad gig to have.
It's not. I've gotten to travel all over. I've actually spent 2 summers in Europe, a lot of time in New York, some time in Miami and LA. So it's given me the chance to see the world. I can't complain at all.
Really.
Yeah.
Pretty cool life there. So you plan to stay in the Charleston area, I suppose?
I'd like to. I'm very lucky in that I have a lot of clients in the Charlotte area, so I'll just travel 2 or 3 days for work and come back home and stay in Charleston because I love it here.
Yeah, very cool.
I absolutely love it.
Of course, now you're tied down a little bit longer, at least, because you have to represent the entire state.
Absolutely, and I'm so proud to do so.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, congratulations.
Thank
you. You had volunteered in many other organizations. It lists here: MUSC Children's Hospital, Rain and Shine.
Rain and Shine. I was actually there yesterday. That's a therapeutic riding program here in Charleston. They have a facility in Oinda, and they do amazing things. They do programs for developmentally and physically challenged children, and they also do something called horsemanship classes, which is what I was involved with yesterday. They brought in a group of adorable 4- and 5-year-olds from St. James Santee and McClellanville, and they just got to ride because riding really can give kids, especially that age, so much confidence. I've been a rider since I was 8, so I know all the fun benefits of it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Royal Family Kids Camp and Camp Happy Days.
Absolutely. Royal Family Kids Camp it's a truly amazing thing, and they're actually, Family Kids Camp Somerville is sponsored by a church right here in Somerville. They have a camp for abused foster children, and they have it They had it last summer, and I was involved as Miss Charleston. And I'm not going to be able to be involved this year because I'll be at the Miss United States pageant, but I wholeheartedly support it.
Sure. And just by the fact that you list them, obviously, and Camp
They're
Happy
incredible.
Days, of course,
Of
many
course.
people are familiar with them
Absolutely.
as well. So very cool. So crowned Miss South Carolina not too long ago in February, getting ready for the pageant in July. Of course, if you have some ideas for our Miss South Carolina, can they contact you at all? Can they visit a website?
I have a Facebook page, Miss South Carolina United States 2011. And
so they got to like you, right? Is that how it works? Or?
They can like me if they want, but they can see everything even if they don't. So if they don't want to commit, they can just check it out.
Very cool. I'm not on Facebook. I should be. But, you know, I try to stay away from that stuff.
Well, I don't blame you.
Anyway, very cool. Well, congratulations on all your
you.
success. We hope it's continued success as well. We'd like to see you bring home the Miss United States title, right?
That's right. You got it
in
right.
Nevada, and also to continue to benefit some of these local charities. So very good. Valerie Kobrovsky. She's been on the show. She is Miss South Carolina. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Remember, look for her in July, let's see, 15th.
That's right.
In Las Vegas. And remember, you saw her first here on Port City. What is WLCN? What is Port City? Hey, chances are, if you haven't heard of us, neither have your friends. Make sure you tell 2 friends for me right now. Tell them to watch Port City, weeknight, 6:30 p.m., and again the next morning at 10 a.m.